Let me ask Fred Francis at the Pentagon if we could get him. Tom Aspell, let me ask you whether you're seeing any air activity over the city at this hour.
Tom, here it goes. Here it goes now. The sky just full of tracer now. And there's a very big explosion right up to the west of the city there, just winking. Here it comes now, Tom. There's a very big bang right out on the western side of the city. And now guns, there you go. You can hear that, Tom. There are guns, and there's more explosions on the western edge of the city. There's red tracer, white tracer. It's going up all over the place. I haven't seen a missile yet. Another big green flash out towards the airport. You can only see in one direction here, Tom, but let me see if I can get just over towards the edge of the window. Maybe you can hear this. Wow, what a sight. What a sight. A lot of flak going up in the air, all these tracers crossing, white blinking. Two big explosions. I can now see a pool of smoke out there. One was red, one was green, maybe some kind of flare. We're just not up on a war of the 90s. You know, we don't know what these explosions mean. We've never seen them before. We don't know how to recognize exactly what they are.
Are you hearing any airplanes?
Not yet, Tom. We do not hear any airplanes yet. Another big flash on the edge of the city.
Tom Aspell, yeah, I'm afraid that we have lost that telephone connection. We trust that it was just interrupted and that he is okay. He was reporting to us from a hotel in the heart of Baghdad. I will tell you that Tom Aspell is a man who is a veteran of many wars and also of that particular part of the world. The attack clearly is underway. The airport west of the city has now been the site of several explosions. Tracers have been fired. So far, no airplanes heard by Tom Aspell. That does mean that it's consistent with what Fred Francis was reporting. Probably Tomahawk cruise missiles fired from the sea are the first wave of attack being carried out by them, perhaps to soften up the city, to knock out the radar, which can launch the Iraqi missiles. NBC's Fred Francis, what do you have for us?
Tom, while our colleague Tom Aspell was describing what he was seeing, I was on the phone with a senior military official who was also listening to that description, and he said, those are cruise missiles. That's what it sounds like, cruise missiles. And so, again, the prime targets, communication centers and bunkers in Baghdad, and every evidence, also from what we've heard from Mike Betcher in Dhahran, that the JIB there, the Joint Information Bureau, has released that F-15E fighters have taken off fully loaded. Those are the ground attack versions of the F-15s. So clearly we have the early stages of an attack, perhaps just to light off everything in Baghdad and the other military bases, perhaps an all-out attack where there is still approximately 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours of nightfall, black night, over Iraq. Tom?
Fred Francis, the F-15Es, however, would not be the primary airplanes, would they, for an attack on Baghdad?
No, not at all. The primary aircraft for the attack on Baghdad would be the stealth fighter, used only one time, two of them in Panama. They didn't cover themselves with glory there, but since then they have practiced this kind of raid, and they've been practicing over there for 5 months. That stealth fighter is uniquely suited for this type of attack because it was designed to go against Soviet radar and Soviet air defense systems, which is what is ringing the capital of Baghdad. The stealth fighter can fly in without being seen by those air defense radars and attack targets. But from what we heard from our colleague Tom Aspell, I do not think we were listening to stealth fighters attacking the city of Baghdad. I think we were listening to Tomahawk cruise missiles fired from Navy ships, and that's the best guess we have at this moment.
Certainly we would have heard the airplanes, or Tom Aspell would have heard those airplanes had they gone in, because there would have been an enormous fleet of them. So it is conceivable. Let's just talk for a moment. What's going on here is that they send in the cruise missiles to light up the system, in effect, to take out some of the radar installations. Then they know what they're up against, and the AWACS, which are in the air, those big, cumbersome-looking airplanes, that it's an air warning surveillance system. They can tell the F-111s and the stealths and the other attack bombers what to look for.